Hey y'all, we're about to jump right into this brow tutorial. So I'm using Fawn by LA Girl Pro Conceal. You're going to need a pair of tweezers. You're going to need some makeup brushes to blend out your concealer. And last but not least, your brow pencil. My brow pencil is in the color Dark Brown by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is their Brow Wiz. I also use their Dip Brow, but that's not for everyday brows, so we'll do that in another video. Right here you see me brushing my brows because I'm about to pluck them. Now I focus my tweezing on the parts of the brow where your arch would be. That's where I focus my tweezing. So it's just for cleanup and like maintenance. So I sped this part up because I already told you what I'm doing and explained it. But basically I'm just getting any sparse little hairs because even though you're going to cover it with concealer, I still don't like it to be a lot of hair there. So yeah. On this side, this brow, you see that I clearly need my eyebrows done. I used to get my eyebrows waxed. I don't anymore, so I do my eyebrows every day and I just tweeze my arch when it's needed. And clearly it was needed today. Okay, so y'all are about to see in a couple of seconds how I went tweezer crazy on this brow, but it's okay. I told you guys I used to get my eyebrows waxed. A couple years ago I stopped and I just moved, and my eyebrows are my babies. I don't just trust anybody with them, so I'd rather just tweeze and clean up and do them every day versus somebody taking all of my beautiful eyebrows off. So yeah, I honestly could have stopped there with the tweezing and just carried it a little bit to the tail, but I did a little too much today, but it's okay because praise God for makeup. So I sped this part up too because you guys get the gist of what I'm doing, but because I messed it up, I wanted to talk y'all through this. So do not do that. I told you guys I got a little tweezer happy and I went crazy with the tweezers. My eyebrows are never that thin, my natural eyebrow. So clearly I got, carried away. You're going to see that it ends up looking pretty cray. So my eyebrows, my hair grows back really fast because I'm only tweezing it. So those hairs will be back in a couple of days, but it is very thin. And I don't like thin eyebrows, so I'm going to go in with the makeup and just cover that up a little bit. I tried to fix it, but it wasn't really working. So, yeah, there I am just doing too much. So now I'm about to start doing this brow. I'm brushing again, and when you start, this is going to be the most important part because this determines how dark your brow is. You want to make very light strokes. You see that I'm going from arch to front, and then I'm going to go from arch to tail. Really light. I'm just underlining the bottom of my brow. Not filling anything in yet, just underlining the bottom. Now I'm going in a little bit, darkening that up because that's where, the least hairs are. And I'm starting right above the arch and I'm going to connect. Make your tail as long and straight as you want. Now I'm filling in. Filling in. Now you're going to see me go to the front, and I'm really just making really light strokes. I don't like boxy eyebrows, so really light strokes. And I'm going up. I do extend a little bit, but you're going to see why. I create like almost an ombre effect. Right here, I'm about to just go in with the spoolie. And that's the little fake little ombre effect. Like I have more hair there than I actually do. Alright, so time to create this shape because, child, I messed this brow up. I am doing the same thing, starting at the arch. I always start at my arch. And I actually started at the arch and went to the tail this time. And then from the arch to the front. really like strokes, and I'm not doing like any type of upward motion. I'm just going back and forth. If y'all hear music in the background, I'm sorry. Now we're doing it at the top too. I always started the arch, whether I'm at the top or the bottom. I always started the arch and I connected, and I'm just doing the same thing that I did on the other brows. So yeah. Okay, so how I do my concealer, please don't judge me on it either. Sis is going through it. I clearly need a new one. But I put a little bit in the top and then I just take the tip of the applicator and that's what I use to apply my concealer. I do it very precisely. I'm really close up when I do this part because this is the most important part to how clean your brow is going to look. And I started the arch, everything. When I'm brushing, when I'm filling in, when I'm putting the concealer on, I started the arch. And just cleaning up. Okay, y'all, so that is it for my everyday brow tutorial. Your brows is snatched and laid and look natural, and we're out. Rich nigga, 8 figure, that's my type. That's my type, nigga, that's my type.